Twitch Nation. What up, everybody around the world? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome to another flight and welcome to another stream. I am your captain for today's flight and your host for today's stream, Phoenix Black Knight. What up, everybody? Welcome to Happy Tuesday, first day of the week for our flying week. I'm excited, you guys. I am excited. I had the last couple of days off. Been practicing, talking to other people on the Xbox, and learned some things. Applied those things, and I'm excited for today's flight, you guys. We didn't get anywhere cool. We didn't get a good bid. We're going into San Jose. I mean, no disrespect if you're in San Jose. But we're in San Diego, though. I don't think we've ever done San Diego, you guys. I've been thinking. I don't think we've ever flown or taken off from San Diego. We've been ignoring San Diego and other places too, but since we're already on the west side of the United States, we're kind of ignoring San Diego. But I'm glad we get the chance to get it featured on the show, featured on the stream, get it featured on the stream, you guys. Let's zoom out so you can see our plane real quick. Same plane we rocked last time. This is the payware plane we pay to get all the sounds and the engines and everything like that. I'm loving the engine sounds, you guys. That little womp 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 to start up. I love it. We do have live players on, so we should be playing with people right now. Yeah, that person, that should be a live plane, and that should be a live plane. But yeah, we'll see how many people are in San Diego. I don't see much right now, but oh, there goes somebody right now taxiing. Right there. Perfect. All right, so we got some people on. And with that being said, you guys got a chance to check out the plane. Let's jump back in. Let's go over our flight briefing. Let's get this plane on the way, shall we? Jump back in here so you guys can hear me. Let's pull up our flight briefing. And let's go over our flight briefing so you guys are briefed and then get everybody else briefed. All right, Twitch Nation and everybody around the world, let's do it. We are Delta, as you saw, as our plane. We are Delta. The call sign today is Delta 2656 Real World Flights, as always. This is a real world flight. Went from San Diego into San Jose, California. Departure, as you know, San Diego. Arrival, San Jose, California. We are in the Airbus 320, the 320 Neo. The time that this flight took off was 15:38 UTC time. 15:38, which is 3:38. 3:38 California time. The arrival they expect us at 17:13 is the time they expect us to arrive. Air time they gave us is 1 hour and 7 minutes. The block time they gave us to finish the flight is 1 hour and 35 minutes. So let's see if we can arrive before that 1 hour and 7 minutes on wheels up, you guys. Cruising altitude is 35,000 feet is what they gave us. The total distance we are flying today is 387 nautical miles. Wind is at 230 over 43 knots. Our passengers on board today is 215 passengers. Interesting. Our full flight will be 220, so there's 5 seats unsold on this flight going into San Jose. 205 passengers, which makes our bulk fuel to get into San Jose, California. We're at 14,039 pounds to get into San Jose, California. And our payload on this flight is going to be 49,450 pounds. And just so you guys know as well, in San Diego on the ground right now, we are 63 degrees, partly sunny. Going into San Jose, California, we are looking at 60 degrees and mostly cloudy with chances of rain, actually. So we'll keep an eye on that, see if we get rain. But it is mostly cloudy going into San Jose. Gate we're at gate 86, I believe is what they put us on. Gate 86. So that's it, you guys. You guys have been briefed. I've been briefed. Crew has been briefed. Let's go ahead and get this plane ready for passengers now. So let's go ahead and slide in the middle of the plane, as always. And let's go ahead and look up, and let's go ahead and hit that external power. But before we do that, our eager go-getter co-captain, we got to shut him off. Oh, he's already shut off. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead right over here, look up. Here's external power. It's available. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Plane's got to beep 3 times. There's one. There's our 3 beeps. This plane is ready to roll. Okay, let's go ahead and turn our ATC on. Let's get our GPU, ground power unit, on. There's our power unit. Let's go ahead and hit our APU bleed. Let's hit our APU master. We'll wait on the APU starter. Nav lights come on now. Beacon light comes on now. Those are the only lights that we want on at this point in time. Our GPU units is already getting set up, so let's go ahead and get our catering services going. And then while that's going, front displays, we don't need to touch those. We're going to go ahead and hit our floodlights. Let's turn our floodlights on. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so that we'll just put it right there just to be fine. We got the catering services on the way. Let's go ahead and connect our jetway, start the boarding process. And while the boarding process is going, let's go ahead and turn our middle console right there. Let's turn all of our lights up here on this middle console. Let's go up here, let's hit our flight display. Let's get that turned on so we know which way we're going. Flight information, we're going to leave that in ARC, nautical range. We're going to leave that at 10 nautical range until we get above 10,000 feet. We'll move that out to 20. Jet bridge is connected. Let's go ahead and get a master alarm up because the main cabin door is open. Let's go over here to the MF box so you guys can see what's going on here. Today's takeoff, we are going to take off. Let's look right here, you guys, and see what our flight plan looks like. We'll go to nautical range. Let's go to 20, 40. Let's change our plan so we can see exactly where we're going. Just want to see our takeoff out. Looks like we're pretty smooth on that takeoff out. No hard turns or anything, so I'm comfortable going 250. So let's put our information map back on the ARC. Let's get our nautical range back to 10. Let's get our speed takeoff. Let's put that at 250 knots, which will be 0 flaps. We'll take off with flaps 1, but then we'll raise those flaps up to 0. Clear them out of the way. Once we get above, I would say about 220, 210. $250 knots entered in. Perfect. We'll climb at 1,500 feet per minute as always. 1,500 feet per minute. Let's get that entered in. Perfect. And then on those displays up on the very top, let's just get those all illuminated up. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get our baggage services going. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's cross-check everything. Beacon light is on. Wing lights are off. Correct. Nav lights are on. Nose light, taxi lights are off. Landing lights should be on, restricted, which they are, and runway lights should be off. Staff and seatbelt signs should be on. No smoking sign, let's turn those on. Dome light, we don't need that on. APU bleed is on. APU master is on. We don't need to start the APU start. Cross check is complete. Cross check is good, you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom outside so you guys can see the baggage services going. And see anybody else that lands or takes off. There, you guys see that? Got to do a go around and couldn't get it down in time. Been there. We were there the other flight, weren't we? Yeah, we were there the other flight. That was pilot error. Won't happen again. No, we got it. We got it down now. I hear a jetway connecting. Where is it connecting from? Someone is by us. Oh, there it is. That person's getting ready to take off too. Nice. Got a lot of people playing today. I like it. Alright, sorry guys, let's go back over here so you can see the baggage crew. Alright, baggage crew's wrapping up as you can tell, so let's slide the camera back. I know we keep moving it. Let's slide it right here so you can hear the APU start up at least. Let's go right here, jump back inside of the captain's seat to the captain view. Here we go. And then let's go ahead and look up. Let's go ahead and hit our APU start. APU is available. Let's go ahead and jump back inside the plane. Let's zoom out a little bit. We'll take our camera out here. Since APU is available, let's go ahead and turn battery 1 and battery 2 on. Let's go ahead and turn our pumps on. Let's turn our ATC back on. Let's get rid of the ground power unit. Exit external power. Let's turn that off. Slide back in the captain's seat. Let's turn our view up just a little bit, about right there. Alright, our go-getter co-captain, let's say he's got all free range now to talk to the tower. Not that one, this one right here. Okay. Let's go back and have him get our clearance into San Jose, California. Twelve 12,000 feet on takeoffs. We're going 12,000 feet, but put in our climb restriction of 1,500 feet per minute. Perfect. Let's slide back into the captain's seat. Let's slide up a little bit and let co-captain finish up with the tower. Co-captain is finishing up with the tower. Let's go ahead and make our calls to the people that are on board. Let's go ahead and make our captain call. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and turn that off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Phoenix Black Knight. Phoenix Black Knight, we'd like to thank you for choosing Delta for your traveling needs. Right now we are on the ground in San Diego, California, taking off and going into San Jose, California. The total distance we'll be flying into San Jose, California is 386 nautical miles. Weather in San Jose, California is going to be 63 degrees, partly mostly cloudy with a chance of rain, and 60 degrees and mostly cloudy with chances of rain. In San Jose, California. Right now, wheels down in San Diego, we are looking at 63 degrees and partly sunny. We don't expect any rough flight or anything like that. We will get you up in the air and get you on the ground shortly. So we appreciate you choosing Delta, and sit back, relax, enjoy your flight. Flight crew, prepare for taxi. Okay, calls are made. Let the flight crew know we're all getting ready for taxi. We do have ATC. We do got a clearance on to into San Jose, California. So what we're going to do is turn on our ATC. We're going to go ahead and get that jetway disconnected now. Main cabin door is now shut. Jetway is going to be backed up. Make sure that is clear. It is disconnected. It is clear. Let's go ahead and request our pushback now. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Co-captain's got that all the way till we land to get clearance to our gate. Let's go about right. I gotta get my camera right there, you guys. Camera's right there. Pushback's been accepted. As you can see, pushback's getting ready to go. Let's go ahead and slide over here. Engine start mode is in the normal position. Let's put that in the start position. Get ready to start the engines on pushback. Parking brake is here. As soon as we get connection from pushback, we'll release it. We'll start engine 2, get that available. Then we'll start engine 1, and I'll be back to you guys. Enjoy the sounds of the engine starting up. Just got clearance to taxi, waiting for engine 1 to become available. Then we'll check our flaps, and then we'll get taxiing. guys. Let's go ahead and take the flaps all the way up. Step to the taxi position, put them down 1. Go ahead and put our speed brakes up. Let's arm them for takeoff. Those are armed. Engine mode, let's put it back in the normal position now that the engines are fired up. Let's slide back over here, turn the APU bleed off. Let's turn that APU master off, which will turn off the APU start. Runway lights, those come on. Nose lights, go into the taxi position. Plane is holding, we're ready to taxi. Thumbs up, salute to the ground crew, we are out of here. Giving power, releasing parking brake. Let me show you guys one more time. Releasing parking brake. Parking brake is released. We have momentum in the plane, go ahead and turn it. There's our taxi ribbon. Alright, let's get our taxi brake on now. It's like, as always, you guys, as soon as we get on the straightaway, I'll go ahead and do the outside camera view so we can go ahead and see the San Diego airport before we're stuck in the cockpit. Like, so as soon as we turn around this turn on this bend on this right. Let me get it straight. Alright, there we go. San Diego Airport. There's downtown San Diego right there. The approach to San Diego is pretty nice, you guys. We should do a flight into San Diego. The approach, especially coming where we're facing this way, if you're coming, yeah, where our nose is facing right now. If you're flying in from that direction, coming towards us, yeah, it's a little different. It looks like you're like going to be short of the runway. Like, I'm going to land on this hill right here, like where all those people are. No, it's, I'll get a bit. We'll get into San Diego soon. We'll get into San Diego. Looks like someone's taking off to the left of us, you guys. Or is that just the runway lights? Last time I thought that was a plane. It was just runway lights. No, that's gotta be filled. There they go. Right there. Nice. Oh, there goes another one too. Right there. Alright, San Diego popping today. Tuesday, everybody's flying. EasyJet taking off. Also, don't forget, you guys, Twitch Nation. If you're on Twitch Nation right now, don't forget to hit that follow, you guys. I need some followers, apparently. I guess that's the status quo. Sure. So hit that follow so you guys can come and enjoy these fun flights. If you're on YouTube people, you gotta come over to Twitch or hit that follow button on YouTube so you get alert next time we fly. It's a fun flight. We have fun out here. And then if you're on YouTube, come over to Twitch, say hi in the chat, say what up. We'll get you shout out on this live stream, all the passengers on board. We're going to start doing that. Beginning of the stream, I'm going to start naming off passengers on board. Just make it a little more personable, right? Just a little more. Alright, camera on the outside one more time so you guys can see it. There's that code. Look at that, you guys. Is that US Midway right there? Nah, it can't be. Well, maybe it is. But San Diego, overlooked. There's a lot of places we still haven't been and we need to go, but we'll get in there. But San Diego's right by us, and we kind of ignored it a little bit. Alright, coming up to our stop, engines idle. Let's slow down, take the momentum out of the plane. Let's go ahead and turn it to the left a little bit. This is where we're going to stop short. We got to get our clearance for takeoff. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the plane. Manually stopping. There we go. Parking brake activated. Co-captain's getting clearance to take off. See what they want us at altimeter-wise. 2993, that was easy. Alright, let's prepare the plane for takeoff. So which means runway lights, they got to come off. Landing lights go on. Nose lights go from the taxi position to the takeoff position. Nav lights stay on, wing lights come on, beacon light stays on, and strobe light comes on now. There we go. Cross check, seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs on. Lights on, things in. Yeah, we'll check. APU's off. Engines are holding. Back to the captain seat to the captain view. Let's go up here. Let's go ahead and make our call to our crew. Flight crew, prepare for takeoff. Okay, we made the call to the crew. Got clear for takeoff. Lights are all set. We're set. We're going to go ahead and give the plane a little bit of power. It's going to turn off our taxi brake now because we're going to go to the takeoff position. We're going to go ahead and hit our stopwatch. Let's hit it now and get it out of the way so we can have a clean takeoff. So let's start. Let's verify that it's working. There's 2 seconds right there. Okay, let's turn that off. Parking brake disengaged. We got momentum check. Uh-oh, someone's gonna cut us off. Yes, please, go right ahead, homie. Yep, go right in front of us because you're more important. Your time is way important than anybody else right now. We'll wait for him. Ain't no thing. I know when we play with live players on, there's no common courtesy. Alright, engine's idle. We're gonna go ahead and just stop here. Let this homie go because he had to get out there first. Oh, now he just stops on the runway? Oh, man. I'm telling you. This is why I don't like playing with people on. Why would you go on the runway if you're not ready? If your plane is not ready, why would you do that? Alright, we're going. We're not waiting for this guy. We're not going to wait. Alright, so we're going to go hit the flex off mode. Get ready for takeoff. Oh, maybe he's going now. He's going now. Alright. Yeah, look at him. Look at this guy. Swerving. Oh, easy. Alright, stopwatch. Let's reset it. Alright, there he goes. He's up in the air. Okay, our turn. Alright, plane's ready for takeoff. You guys are ready for takeoff. Now we're officially ready for takeoff. Let's do it. Stopwatch is going. 2 seconds on is going. It's set. Let's go ahead and take our parking brake is off. Let's go ahead and turn the engines to 50%. Let's get momentum going. There's momentum. Alright, going up alive, coming down the same way. Let's go, Twitch Nation. Let's go, everybody around the world. Flex mode, let's go. Let's fly. V1, rotating. Positive climb gears up. Flaps up. Follow our flight directory. Autopilot. Autopilot activated. Smooth transition to the autopilot. Free brakes. Get those disarmed. There we go. Train on. Get our view up. Ooh, too far. Let's try that again. Let's go about right. Right there, you guys. Alright, let's see our product of our takeoff. There we go. Smooth takeoff, smooth to the transition. That's how we wanted it. That's what practice does. We gotta love practice, practice, practice. Alright, transition of our product. That is a beautiful takeoff, you guys. And that's where we took off from, San Diego. Flaps are clean. We are at 250 knots. Alright, let's jump back in the seat to the pilot view. Just crossing 2,000 feet, you guys. Climbing up to 12,000 feet. When we get to 5,000, we'll ring the bell once. Let's get that flight crew ready to get their services going. Over 4,000 feet, 1,000 more feet, we'll go ahead and release the crew and get them ready for services. Four 4,800 feet, you guys, coming up to 4,905. Let's slide over here to the middle. Let's look up. Here's that seatbelt sign. We're going to go ahead and ding it one time so the flight crew knows to go ahead and they're allowed to go ahead and prepare for services. There we go. Got the ding once. Let's go back here and get the camera view where we're at so you can see everything. There's our altitude. There's our speed. There's our gearbox. Okay, right there. I like that. We got to, once again, we got to maintain 250 knots. We got to maintain 1,500 feet per minute until we get above 10,000 feet as an FDA rules. Once we get above 10,000 feet, we'll go ahead and hit free climb and we'll turn our speed up to 335 knots. Let's change our altimeter. It's got to be the 29.90. There we go. There's that entered in. 7,000 feet, you guys. 3 more thousand feet to go, then we'll be able to open this thing up. You see the clouds on the horizon. We definitely see those mostly cloudy skies and chances of rain in San Jose right there in the in front of us. So we're going ahead and check our turbulence, you guys, since we do have realistic turbulence on going through clouds. We'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on it for me as well, that we will be descending, and visual aid as well. We're going to be visual as always. Why is it every time we fly, it seems like every 2 or 3rd flight we got bad weather? Didn't we just fly somewhere and we have bad weather? Yeah, we went into Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And we had bad weather going into Dallas as well. It was cloudy, like all the way down to the runway, wasn't it? They all run together now. All right, so we'll pay attention to that, to the visual on there, and the turbulence. So, but as of now, the turbulence has been great getting out of San Diego, no problems whatsoever. We'll keep an eye on it, see if we can take the fasten seatbelt sign off just for a couple minutes, because this is a short flight. We'll see if we can beat that hour in 21 minutes. We're up to 9,000 feet, 9,100. Almost getting ready for 10,000 feet flying. At least we know in front of us the cloud cover, it looks like it stops about at least it's below 10,000 feet, we know that. On the cloud coverage anyway. Yeah, 9,800 feet, you guys. Let's go ahead and get our lights off. That means landing lights, they got to come off. The off position. Nose lights go from the takeoff position to the off position. Wing lights come off now as well. And then our strobe light actually comes off as well. And then let's go down here to our speed dialer. We're at 250 knots. Let's get that at 335 knots. Listen to that. Oh, those engines sound awesome. 335 knots is entered. We will keep our climbing restriction at 1,500 feet per minute because we're going to catch up our speed. So wait till we get about 335 knots. Then we'll take off the speed restriction, climbing restriction, excuse me, and then we'll free climb up to our cruising altitude. Almost at 35,000, almost at 335 knots, you guys. That was pretty quick. So let's go ahead and take the free climb off now. Let's go into free climb. There we go. Let's go into free climb. There we go. Got that edited in. We are already coming up to 12,000 feet anyway. So this next climb, we'll be in free climb. They're probably going to want us up at the 22,000 feet, I bet. 20. Let's see what they want. 24. I was close. 24,000. Let's get it in. 24,000 feet is entered. Free climb is engaged. Holding 335 knots. Since we are 12,000 feet and above, let's go ahead and turn our nautical range. Let's turn it out to 20, that way it gives us time to react if there's anything coming up that we don't like, gives us time to react with the plane. $15,000 feet, coming up on 18,000. As soon as we hit 18,000 feet, we'll go ahead and hit our altimeter. We'll put it on barrel. We're going to put that on standard, and then we'll continue to climb. Thousand feet. Let's go ahead and get our altimeter. Let's get that on standard. $19,500 feet, coming up to 20,000 feet and climbing. Let's go ahead and turn our terrain off until our descend vector point. check out our flight plan again and see where we should take off our fasten the seatbelt sign. You know what? We can actually take it off when we get cruising altitude. I don't see anything, any hard right or left banks on it. We're just little glides to the right, little glides to the left up there. I am comfortable on go ahead and turning off the fasten seatbelt sign when we do hit cruising altitude. $3,500 feet, coming up to 24,000 feet. $34,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get up to 34,000 feet. 34,000 is entered. Go ahead and get that on the auto. You guys can see it coming through on your screens, but I am seeing a little bit of turbulence, just a little bit, but that can also be going with the rate of speed that we're climbing as well. So won't be so eager to turn off the fasten seatbelt signs when we hit the cruising altitude. Let's hold it just for like 120 seconds, about 2 minutes. Let's just see where we balance out at, see where we stabilize at, and then we can make a better judgment call. Thirty-three thousand five hundred feet, you guys, coming up on 34,000 feet. Want us up to 3.6. Delta going to 3.6. There we go. 35,500 feet, coming up at 36,000 feet, which is our cruising altitude. Like I said, let's hold it here for about 60 seconds to 120 seconds just to see the turbulence. I don't expect there to be any. I think it was just the rate of the climb that we were doing plus the rate of our speed. It gave it a little bit of a tail bend, wing bend there, and made us bounce a little bit. I felt. So let's see how we're doing right now as we're slowing down and settling in. I think we're perfectly fine. 'We're up at 36,000 feet. Tower wants us down to 35,000 feet. So we will drop 35,000 feet. And as we're descending, nothing, I don't feel anything. Especially on the descent, you will see something, you would think. Let's go ahead and take the fasten seatbelt sign off. When we get to 35,000 feet, I feel we'll be okay then. On 500, there we go. Just let it stable itself real quick. Still descending. $35,200. All right, let's go ahead. Comfortable with that, you guys? Comfortable making the call? Fasten seatbelt sign comes up. Let's go ahead and make the call. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now free to move about the cabin. Call's been made. 35,000 feet cruising altitude. Let's go ahead and get into our 35,000 feet cruising altitude flight briefing, you guys. Let's get it all pulled up and ready to go. Okay, let's jump into it. If you just joined the stream, if you just joined the flight, welcome. I am your captain for today's flight and your host for today's stream, Phoenix Black Knight. Welcome, you guys. Welcome aboard Delta's flight. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. We're at 35,000 feet is our cruising altitude. What we like to do on this stream and what we like to do on this flight at our cruising altitude is recap everything we've done so far. So just in case you joined in late, you know what's going on and you can join us to the end of the flight. So right now we are Delta 2656 is our call sign. Delta 2656. We just took off from San Diego, California. We're going into San Jose, that's California. We're in the 321 Neo. Just a 320 Neo, just so you're aware. This flight time was at 3:38 p.m., 15:38. Let's see. Airtime they gave us was 1 hour and 7 minutes. That's what they gave us to fly this flight. The log time they gave us was 1 hour and 35 minutes. Cruising altitude is 35,000 feet, which we are right now. Seatbelt sign is off. Passengers are free to move about the cabin. In-flight services have started. The nautical range we are flying, nautical miles, is 387 nautical miles we're flying. Wind is at 230/43 knots. Passengers on board is 215 passengers, five shy of a full flight. 5 seats unsold. Bulk fuel we have is 14,039 pounds, and our payload is 49,450 pounds. When we were in San Diego, and we took off from San Diego, we had partly sunny skies and it was 63 degrees. Coming down in San Jose, California, we are looking at 60 degrees, mostly cloudy and rains. So hopefully we get down before rain, but we may not. And visibility, with it being mostly cloudy, with it plays in a factor as well. So we'll factor that in. But other than that, that is it. That is for the flight briefing. You guys have been briefed. Everybody else has been briefed. Phoenix Black Knight, your captain. That's it for me until the descent. If you guys want to talk or anything, as always, hit me up on Twitch in the chat stream and we can chat. Until then, I'll see you on the descent. Alright, they want us to descend. Let's do 26, but they don't want us above 280 knots though. So we're gonna do, oh, we're going 276, that's perfect. So we're gonna do 280, we're gonna keep that there. 2,000, 26,000 feet, and then let's slide all the way up, fasten the seatbelt sign. Let's get that on. Let's go ahead and make our call. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Again, it's Black Knight. We are started our descent into San Jose, California. We put fasten the seatbelt sign back on. If you could make your way to your seat, that would be great. Flight crew, prepare for descent. Alright, we made our call. Let's go ahead and get down to 26,000 feet, and I'll get back to you when we get down there. They want us to descend to 20,000 feet. 20,000. 21,500 feet, you guys, descending down to 20,000. When we hit 20,000, we are going to go pull our speed back to 270 knots, and we will turn on our terrain at that time. Here we are, 20,700. Let's get our terrain on because we're descending. And then let's pull our speed from 280. Let's pull it down to 270. Alright, they want us to descend to 12,000 feet. 12,000 feet is antique. When we hit 12,000 feet, we're going to dial our speed back to 240 knots because that's going to take us below, the next vector point will take us below 10,000 feet, which is 250 knots or lower. So we'll hold 270 till we get down to 12,000 feet. See that. 16,000 feet, you guys. Let's go ahead and get our altimeter. Let's put it on 29.92 until told otherwise by tower. Actually, 29.90. That's fine. That works. 15,800 feet. Still descending down to 12,000 feet. About 12,200 feet, you guys. Let's pull our speed back. We're going to go to 240 now. 240 is entered. Alright, they want us down to 9,000 feet. Let's see what they said. I was adjusting my headset. 29.84 for the altimeter. That's what I wanted. 29.84. .2984 is activated. 10,000 feet, you guys. Let's go ahead and get the plane ready for 10,000 feet. Flying under. Landing lights come on. Nose lights. Go to the taxi. Wing lights come on. Strobe light comes on. Perfect. Coming up on 9,400 feet, going 240 knots. We are on the approach. Let's actually drop that to 210 knots. As soon as we get to right there, 9,200 feet, I'm comfortable with that. 240, let's go to 210. 210 is entered. The tower wants us down to 7,000 feet. 7,000 feet is entered. We are going to go to flap 1 stage. As soon as we get below 220 knots, let's go to flaps 1. Okay, flaps 1. Visibility. Let's line up with the plane, so let's go back to the captain's seat and line up with that. Then let's just kind of speed the camera up a little bit. There. That's where they want us? Yeah, just making sure. Alright, right there. Below 8,000 feet now, let's go ahead and turn our nautical range. Let's turn that into 10. We were on 20. 7,700 feet, they want us to descend to 7,000, you guys. We are holding at 210 knots. So far, visibility, it is mostly cloudy, like I mentioned. I haven't seen any rain. Turbulence-wise, I haven't felt anything yet, so we'll keep our eye on that. Let's get down to 5,600 feet. 5,600 feet is entered. We're still going to stay on flaps 1, and we're still going to be on 210 knots. They want us to descend to 4,100 feet. (4,100 feet is entered. Still holding 210 knots. San Jose, California. Never been. Not on the list. Might have to take a look at that. Nice little valley. Down to 4,000 feet, where they dropped it down to 4,100. I don't know why. All right, there's 4,000 feet right there. Let's go ahead and turn our localizer on. They want us down to 1,700 feet. 1,800 feet. Never had an approach that low before. 1,800 feet. Enter. Wants us to maintain present heading and altitude and prepare for runway. Prepare for approach is what they say. So we got our approach speed going out at 210 knots. Oh, it wants to climb to 2,500 feet now. Alright, so we'll climb up. We get 2,500 feet. We got someone coming in on final. That's probably why they wanted us up a little higher. Look at this guy coming in behind us. That guy right there, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and pull our speed back. We're going to drop this down to 160 knots, you guys. And then we're going to go flaps full. Flaps 2. Let's go flaps 3. Full flaps. Holding at 160 knots, we got full flaps. We got 2,500 feet, you guys. We are 13 miles away from the runway. Let's go ahead and make our call to our flight crew. Flight crew, prepare for approach. Okay, made our calls. Tower wants us 2,500 feet. We're sitting there. Let's see. Looks like we still have one more little right we got to do, and then we're straight in. After that, hopefully that person gets down before us. Back down to 1,800 feet, you guys. So let's drop back down. Altimeter 298.82. And we just got clearance for approach to the runway. Holding at 1,800 feet? No, we are not actually. We are actually not even descending. We're at 2,000 feet. Force. Speed up more. So we can descend. There we go. Let's get our descend down. We're holding at 2,000 feet. We need to get down to 1,800. Alright, pull our speed back. 160. Let's go flaps full. Let's hit approach. Throw another one to hit. Glide slope is activated. Oh, we cleared us to land. So let's go down here and get our speed brakes. Let's arm those. Let's go ahead and drop our gears. Go outside, you can see them. Here's a drop. Go ahead and get our speed. Let's get that on autopilot descend. Line up with the plane. There we go. I'll bring our nose down a little bit. We were sitting high because we weren't descending down to 1,800. We were at 2,000 feet. So I'm going to push this nose down a little bit till we see 2 red, 2 white. 1,000 feet. That is a check. Two red, 2 white. There we go. Right on with the glide slope. Right, I'm going to take over the plane. My plane. Plane's ready for landing. I'm ready for landing. Let's make the call. Flight crew, prepare for landing. Alright, see you guys on the ground.
300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Wheels down. Reverser's going. Get on center line. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. San Jose. Ooh, a little touchy there. There's 60 knots. Reverser stowed. Take this left. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the plane. Let's get our clearance to our gate. Manually slowing down. Take that momentum out slowly. Here we go. Parking brake activated. Get on ATC. San Jose ground. Taxi the gate. Let's clean everything up. Flaps come up. Bring them down one. Free brakes come down. Taxi brake on. APU bleed comes on. APU master comes on. APU start comes on. Wing lights come off. Strobe light comes off. Nose lights, let's put those in the taxi position. Landing lights go to the restricted position. And runway lights come on. Alright, everything's cleaned up. We got the clearance to our taxi. Parking brake comes off. Giving some power. Crossing the runway, let's cross check. Check. And check. As soon as we get around this turn, let's zoom out to give San Jose some credit and some love that we got to show their airport a little bit. That's the, where'd that one guy land? Oh, he's just right there. Localizer can come off. Flight directory can come off. Zoom it outside. San Jose, California. I'm gonna have to put this on the list, all from the video game. That was a nice little valley they're living right here. I'm gonna have to go pay a visit. Watch out, Phoenix Black Knight's coming into San Jose. Got to boost the speed all of a sudden. Jeez. Alright, this is us. Marshall's waiting. Gate 20. That's gotta be on the center line. That's gotta be. I'm telling you this right now, if this is dead on center, Macy Face is gonna love this one. Stop. Parking brake activated. Engine's idle. Let's go ahead and hit the fasten seatbelt sign. Let's turn that off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. Gateway's connected. Master alarm. Engine 1 comes off after we get flaps cleaned up. Pull those up. Wait for those to get clean. Flaps clean. Engine 1 off. Let's see how long it took us, you guys. Let's take a couple minutes off. An hour and 11 minutes. We were supposed to beat this. Get SimBrief back on. SimBrief said we should have been an hour and 7 minutes. but we gotta take a couple minutes off because we taxied and stopped. So I think we beat it. I think we beat an hour and 7 minutes. I can't confirm. I gotta get better. I'm turning that on when we touch down. Next flight, I'll be better at that. But let's just say hour and 11 minutes. So that's it. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's see what else. Let's see. We got flaps off. Engine 1 is off. Let's turn engine 2 off. Let's clean our lights up. Taxi lights come off. Runway light comes off. Taxi lights are off. Beacon light stays on. Nav light stays on. Let's go over here and then let's turn on our ATC. And let's get our ground power unit elected and turn off the battery power. Power supply is requested. Exit power is on. Battery 1, battery 2 comes off. Fuel pumps are off since the engines are off. And plane is official. Baggage crew can approach the plane now with the engines officially off. Let's get our baggage services going. Alright everybody, that is it. That was a flight. Nice landing, nice takeoff, very smooth flight. I thought we would have a little bit of turbulence with partly cloudy and most likely chances of rain. Nothing at all. No complaints, but look at that parking job. That is like spot on. I better get a shout out tonight or tomorrow by somebody, or someone's not gonna be happy. But that's it, you guys. Phoenix Black Knight, appreciate it. You can stay around to the end of the flight as the plane shuts down, get everything wrapped up. You're welcome to stay to the end of the stream. That's it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, 5 o'clock. But until then, have a great night. Phoenix Black Knight, I'm out. See you guys later. I'm logging off. Phoenix Black Knight, I'm out. Later.